Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we did a full face of new drugstore products, first impressions. I'm so excited for this video. I'm obsessed with the way the eyes turned out. And I am obsessed with all of these products on my face. Like, there's really only a couple that aren't that great. So if you guys want to see how I got this entire look using all drugstore products, then just stay tuned. But if you guys are new here, hi, I'm Kendra. I post 3 beauty/lifestyle videos a week. If you want to see them, you should definitely hit the subscribe button down below. But without further ado, let's just jump right on into things. Okay, I have a bunch of makeup here in this bag. And we are first going to start out with primer. So we are starting out with the Physicians Formula Spotlight Illuminating Primer. It says with age defying actives. I heard this is like a seriously good dupe for the backlight priming filter by Becca. We shall see. I'm going to like put it all over my face and rub it in. We are looking glowy. I would say that's a pretty good dupe so far. Like, it looks super similar. I almost feel like it's even like slightly more glowy than the backlight priming filter. So far, this has a check yes for me. Okay, next we are trying out the Light Illusion Foundation by Flower Beauty. I'm super excited for this because my friend Allie here on YouTube, she loves this foundation. It looks so good on her skin, so I'm really excited for this. I have the shade Porcelain 1, but I did swatch it on my hand last night and it does oxidize a bit. So hopefully it still works for me. We shall see. Let's see. I mean, like right now, that's a decent color for me. That looks so fresh and like glowy on the skin. I love it. So I did 1 pump and it gave me like a super light coverage. I bet if you use 2 pumps, you'd get medium, and then 3 pumps, you'd get full. I love the way this looks on my skin right now. It doesn't even look like I'm wearing foundation. So this is a huge check yes for me. I mean, it is super early to tell, but let's hope it just still looks as good as it does now. I want to keep it light coverage, so I'm not going to add any more. But I obviously did get a concealer. This is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. I wanted so bad either the new Flower Beauty concealer or the new Makeup Revolution concealer that's supposed to be a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. However, they're both out of stock at Ulta, so that's a bummer. And I did swatch this last night and it oxidizes worse than the foundation. So I'm going to use this, but I do have a really light color of Tarte Shape Tape on hand just in case this makes my under eyes darker than the rest of my face. I don't want to add too much. I want to keep today's look kind of like a little worried because it's super yellow. We shall see. I just kind of want to keep today's look really light and fresh. I love the way this is looking so far, so I want to stick with this theme. I kind of feel like my under eyes look a little bit yellow, so I might add some of that Tarte Shape Tape just to kind of brighten it up and make it not look like yellow, because this is oxidizing pretty bad. Yeah, I'm gonna add Tarte Shape Tape. Actually, I'm going to add the ColourPop No Filter Concealer because this is really great too, and I ordered the new colors and I'm really excited to get them in the mail because they came out with like a bunch of new shades. This does oxidize too, but it still is light even after it oxidizes, whereas the one I just used by Catrice kind of turned to like a dark yellow. Looking fresh, looking glowy. Okay guys, I did not buy a powder. I was going to buy the Flower Beauty powder, like the new one that came out with the whole new range, but it looked too dark for me and I'm just not a big powder person. So I'm gonna quickly set my face using my Glossier powder. You guys know how much I love this stuff. If you wanna try it, you can get 20% off using my rep link, which will just be listed down below. You guys know how it is. I wanna help you out. So yeah, I'm gonna set my face and I'll be right back with you guys to move on to the next step. Oh, the concealer just looks all messed up on my nose. I think it's just from that Catrice concealer. Looks so gross. You know what? I'm going to wipe some off, and once my nose dries, I'm gonna add some more and set it again. Okay guys, so I do not have a new eyeshadow primer or anything like that, or brow products, so I'm gonna quickly get those taken out of the way and then we'll be back to move on to some eyeshadow. Okay guys, so I was going to buy one of the Flower Beauty palettes, but I just feel like I didn't hear the best things about them, and I didn't want to spend $10 on them if it's something I would never like use, you know? So instead I bought this Wet n Wild palette. My other friend here on YouTube, Anna, she did a video with this and her look came out amazing, so I was like, it's probably worth the buy, plus they're like $4.99. I also bought the Naked Heat, the mini Naked Heat palette, Petite Heat, because I actually don't have the regular Naked Heat palette, so I was like, you know what? Let's just buy this, because how cute. So I might use like both of these. I'm not really sure. I know that this technically isn't drugstore, but I might dip into it a tiny bit. Okay, so I am going to jump into this shade right here, and I am going to use this as a transition shade. It's like an orangey shade. It's not blending super well, but it's not horrible at the same time. It's laid down kind of funky, so I am going to try and fix it. I'm going to take some of this, like, it's like a really light tan shade, and kind of blend it through the top of that just to soften it out and hopefully make it look a little bit cleaner. It's a little bit better, but it's still kind of patchy right in here. But you know what can you do? I'm gonna take this slightly darker transition shade right here and place it in the outer V and the crease. That shade went on really well. I like that one. So I took a little bit of this shade called Vibrate from the Petite Heat palette. It's this guy right here. And I'm kind of like sweeping it through the top. I feel like that's making it look a lot more smoothed out and well blended, because that first shade we put down is still kind of giving me a little bit of trouble. And then what I think I'm going to do is a cut crease with this blue shade here. All right, so now I'm going to jump into that blue shade and we'll see. It's not super pigmented, but because we have the concealer beneath it, it's picking up on the concealer pretty well. I like where this is going. Taking a little bit more of that warmer transition shade we used and just kind of placing it in the same area to blend it through with the blue. And then I'm just taking the blue brush that I used and just kind of making sure everything blends well into each other. I'm gonna take this light shimmery shade called Inhale in the Naked Heat to highlight my brow bone, because I feel like this is gonna be a stunning brow bone highlight shade. Oop, and I was right. That is so pretty, I love that. For the lower lash line, I'm just gonna take that same orange shade that we used at the beginning that wasn't that wonderful, but we'll see if we can make it work. I kind of want to take this shade, am I pointing at the right one? This one? The shade right here, it's like a red with like a gold sparkle in it, and I'm just going to kind of do the same thing. I just kind of like swept it along my lower lash line. To highlight the inner corner, I'm going to take this shimmery shade right here. It's just like a pearly white kind of shade, and we'll see if it gives us anything. It's definitely given us something. It's cute. It's not like a highlight boom in your face, but it definitely gives us a pretty little highlight. And then I'm gonna take that same shade and just pop it right. I know we already put a highlight shade up there, but just like right under the brow bone. I really love this eye look. Oh my gosh, so cute. Moving on to the face. I bought this Catrice highlight and I swatched it, and I really don't think it's gonna give me anything, so I'm gonna go in with a light hand, and if it sucks, I'm gonna use a different one. It's not horrible, it's just, it's really red based. It's really not that bad though. I'm gonna top it off with just a little bit of this Marc Jacobs bronzer, because you guys know how much I love it. Just a little bit. See, we're not being focused. You know how I like to be bronzed. This really though isn't that bad. Like, it looks pretty good on the skin, and it has a little bit of a glow to it, but absolutely no chunky sparkles, so I like that. And I forgot to mention, really like this Really like this. So far, everything is pretty good today. Except for the Catrice concealer. That's a pass. I wouldn't get that if I were you. Okay, I just realized I did not buy a blush, which is okay. I'll just use my Wet n Wild Apricot in the middle blush. And it's pretty neutral, so it'll go really well with this eye look because this eye look is pretty crazy. Well, not too crazy, just kind of crazy with the blue. And then I am so excited for this highlight because I have heard so many raging things about it. I haven't even swatched it. This is the Flower Beauty Shimmer and Strobe Highlighting Palette, and I haven't even opened it. Y'all know I will not be using this brush. I think I'm going to mix today this like white pearly shade with this gold shade because I don't really want a pinky highlight today. I'm gonna take my ColourPop brush here. So I mix those two together and let's see what we get. Oh my gosh. That looks like so wet and glossy. For a drugstore highlight, I'm living. Wow. Tip of the nose. I just realized I forgot to contour my nose, so I'm gonna do that as soon as I'm done highlighting. This highlight is out of this world pretty. I'm gonna take some above my eyebrows to strobe the forehead a bit. This is so pretty. I'm just really fast going to bring this bronzer down my nose. I forgot to grab a setting spray, so today I'm just going to use the Milani Make It Last setting spray. For mascara, I picked up the Flower Beauty Lash Warrior 150% Fierce Full Blown Volume. 100% of people saw extreme dramatic thickness. We'll see about that. I love the packaging though, the like green with the gold. So let's see if this does anything for my lashes. I mean, my lashes look good, but I just don't know like if it's that great. You know what I mean? I don't think it's a bad mascara, but if you're looking for something that's gonna curl your lashes and give it length, I don't think this is gonna give it a bunch of length. If you guys didn't know, if you haven't seen previous videos, I did get my lashes permed and tinted, so they're already super curled and they look longer than normal because of the curl. I mean, my lashes look good. I can't really complain. Okay guys, in our last step for today, I have this Physicians Formula Healthy Lip. It has a velvet finish. This is the shade Nutritious. It's Nutritious. Nutritious. That was really difficult. I did swatch this on my hand and it seemed really sheer. So oh yeah, it's not that sheer on my lips. The applicator makes it super easy to apply. So obviously for this look, this lip isn't perfect because of the blue and everything. I'd probably go with more of a nude or like a glossy lip, but I really like the formula. It looks really nice on the lips. It looks healthy, like it says it's a healthy lip, and it doesn't feel drying at all. Just feels really like cute. I definitely could see myself purchasing more of these, but for the intro and outro, I want to film with a cute lip on, so I'm gonna take this off and put something on that matches a little bit more, but I really like this. I would buy this. I recommend this. But you guys, this is our final look. This is all new drugstore products, or like new to me drugstore products, but I'm really loving this. I'm loving the eyes so much and the highlight. Okay guys, so as you can see, I changed my lip. I'm just wearing the ColourPop Luxe Lip in the shade Layover. It's like a cute nudie pink. It works, you know. Thank you guys for watching today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please let me know by clicking that thumbs up button. Just give me a thumbs up. And also, if you want to check out my social medias, they'll be right here. Check out my Instagram. I'd love to have you guys join the fam, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will stop talking. I love you guys very much. Have a great morning, noon, evening, day, night, whenever it happens to be that you're watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.